Every step you take, every object you drop, operates under a very specific, invisible contract. The exact size of our planet dictates the physical rules we live by. But consider the physics of a world that suddenly doubled in size. The instantaneous amplification of an invisible force creates a catastrophe far more immediate than the shifting of the landmass itself. By altering the physical dimensions of the planet, we break the fundamental laws that govern our daily reality. This diagram shows the direct mathematical correlation between a planet's mass and its pole. When the total mass doubles, the downward gravity vector grows with it. For anyone on the surface, this means an immediate doubling of the gravitational force. This change wouldn't happen over geological eras. It would strike in a fraction of a second. You wouldn't just see a change on the horizon, you would feel a crushing weight slamming into your body. In a 2G environment, a 150-pound person feels as though they weigh 300 pounds. This skeletal schematic highlights the immediate failure points. The knees, hips, and spine buckle under the sudden massive load. The crisis extends to the cardiovascular system. The heart must pump twice as hard to push blood upward to the brain against the downward force. Basic movements like standing up or walking across a room become grueling, exhausting athletic feats. Human biology is calibrated for a 1G environment. At 2G, our bodies become prisons of exhaustion. Gravity acts just as strongly on the gases surrounding us as it does on solid objects. This cross-section shows the atmosphere being pulled inward. Doubled gravity drags gas molecules closer to the surface, hyper-compressing them into a narrow band. Air pressure spikes, making the very atmosphere feel thick and oppressive to breathe. This hyper-compressed air completely rewrites global weather patterns, spawning dangerously heavy storms that swirl directly along the ground. The air we rely on for life becomes a crushing, heavy blanket over the entire Earth. Beyond the initial shock, the long-term survival of life on Earth depends on a completely new set of physical constraints. Tall biological structures face immediate collapse. Massive ancient trees would violently snap under their own newly amplified weight. Large land animals would find themselves completely immobilized by their own mass, unable to support their bulk for even a single step. Evolution would favor a new rule. Only the shortest, most structurally sturdy creatures could thrive. A 2G Earth acts as a brutal evolutionary bottleneck, erasing millions of years of progression and forcing life to start over. As we search the stars for other habitable worlds, we look for very specific signals. We often overlook the exact, specific scale of our own planet. Earth sits at a perfect mathematical balance. Altering just one baseline metric causes every dependent life-sustaining system to fail. We focus on liquid water and oxygen as indicators for life, but the exact physical scale of this rock is the foundation for our existence.